If you're looking for a cruise ship that has more pools, more bars, and more fun, all packed into one epic weekend, then stick around because today we're taking a tour of the incredible Utopia of the Seas. Hello and welcome to Travel with TR. I'm Tiffany.
I'm Ryan. We're your go-to travel agents for all things cruising, theme parks, and much more.
We're bringing you along on our travels and showing you the food and the fun.
And giving you insider tips as we go. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, we are all checked in, and if you happen to be early for your boarding time, you can wait here. This particular space is for the suites. When you first step on board, you are welcomed into the Royal Promenade. This is a huge area taking up the entire center of the ship.
Cool. Thank you so much.
This is the Royal Railroad Restaurant. Try saying that 3 times fast. You can only find this on the Utopia of the Seas. It is not on any other ship right now on the fleet. It is an incredible specialty dining experience where you are transported to the Wild West. And as you can see, there's a huge train. All sorts of calamity may ensue. You never know what's going to happen. But it is an entire dining experience.
This is great, the music. Let's go, guys.
All right.
They're waiting for us.
Oh, they're wanted.
Talk about it. And at 6 o'clock, so then we'll have like 8, 15, something like that. So they're experience. If you've had guests that have done it, I hope they really enjoyed it. It's a very interactive or audience participation type of experience. They act. Thank you so much.
Now we are headed up to the suite deck to see some of the rooms in the neighborhood that's called the Suite Neighborhood. Here is one of the grand suites that you can book. It has a huge balcony. It's the 1-bedroom suite. And as you can see, it's got a huge living room space. And one of the great things about the suites, depending on which suite you book, it comes with the Wi-Fi and internet, and it also comes with a drink package. And all of this would be included in the price. Oh, it's fine. I'm going to be... Look at all the storage. Lots of big closets. This is great. Sorry. No, you're and here we have the entire suite neighborhood. Private sun deck. This suite sun deck is exclusive to the Utopia of the Seas. There are not a lot of ships in Royal Caribbean that have an entire sun deck just for the suite class. Look at this great view. Another great thing about the suites is that you get a drink package and Wi-Fi included in a lot of the suites. Oh, infinity pools. The best. Here we are in one of the junior suites. Another fantastic perk to booking one of the suites is to take advantage of the Royal Genie. This is a concierge service that can get you just about anything and everything that you could want throughout your vacation. Whether it's dining reservations, really good seats at the shows, or anything else, shore excursions, you name it, they can help you out. That's the Royal Genie. Bathroom. Nice shower doors. Coastal Kitchen is the exclusive restaurant just for the suite guests. You could either come here for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, depending on which level of suite you have. And here's a look at the menu for lunch. That just happened to be out right now.
This room is going to sleep 8, and the interior space is 823 feet, but the balcony is 772 square feet.
This balcony completely wraps around the entire room. Oh, look at this. All this room. There's another bedroom right there.
Yeah, that's the master.
That's great. Hey, look, there's the wish. I wish. Now this is the best seat in the house to watch the aqua show. You can see it really well from up here. And there's also rooms below or even closer, as you can see across the way, that could get you even closer to the action. So while you're just hanging out, got your drink right there. Here we are in one of the boardwalk view balconies. They've got the beds set up as twins right now, but you can request that to be joining.
Stayed in the promenade interiors. So we could see over the
And if you
promenade.
step out on the balcony, you have a fantastic view of the boardwalk neighborhood.
Like a little bit better bathroom, for an aqua.
An ocean view balcony cabin with a nice view out to sea.
So you prefer to travel with him?
This is the accessible junior suite. It's ready to roll out on the balcony.
On my last cruise, they couldn't go there. They let me. Oh, you still can accessible room. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Because they didn't need it.
Yep. Nice space.
We have to prove that you need it. Sure.
Now we are in one of the ocean view staterooms with specifically a large balcony. So this is not one of the suites, but it is its own category. Here we have a huge balcony. There. Oh, it's a shower door instead of a curtain. This cabin has a Central Park view from the balcony. upside down.
Does everybody feel pretty good about what you saw?
This is the interior cabin with the virtual balcony. We got a virtual balcony that you can see. Of course, when you're at sea, you'll have a view of the ocean instead of a view of the parking lot. Here is a standard interior cabin. Nice and spacious. Lots of storage space. This is the ocean view stateroom that sleeps 5. Yeah. Your bunk beds. Huge closet. Yeah. And then that turns into another bed right there. And here is a bathroom larger than the standard size. Now we are entering the solarium. This is the adults only space.
Exactly. It is completely enclosed, so it is a temperature controlled area.
If you're looking for a quiet area, this is perfect. There's also a bar here where you can get drinks and servers walking around serving drinks. The complimentary ice cream by the pool. The mason jar. This is one of the specialty dining that you can find on Utopia of the Seas. And it is also a bar. You can also enjoy live music here. A tip for the arcade is that it does use your shipboard account and not cash. El Loco Fresh, a great restaurant located near the sports deck. This is all included in your cruise, and they've got tons of great options. Here we are on the sports deck. There is basketball, pickleball, mini golf. You can also do a really fun zip line if you want. The mini golf is for all ages. And over under that octopus that you see in the corner, there is a kids play area and here is the very iconic and humongous Ultimate Abyss slide that takes you from the top deck all the way down to the boardwalk down below. And over here is the Flow Rider. It's a ton of fun and I definitely recommend it. Here's Ryan giving it a shot on one of our previous cruises, making it look easy.
Here's the view.
Here's the teen club, which you can find right off of the sports deck. Oh, look at the wall. This is fun. Amore. Photo gallery. Oh, that's great. You getting on the... Here is Giovanni's Table, one of the specialty dining on board. It is an Italian restaurant and one of my favorite places. If you've sailed on some of the other Oasis class ships, you might recognize this space as the Wonderland restaurant. However, on the Utopia at the Seas, there is no Wonderland. Here is a look at the menu. Now we are entering the music hall. This is a great place to come and listen to live music and do some dancing if you want. Now we are entering one of my favorite parts of the ship called Central Park. These are all real plants and trees, and this is all outdoors. Hey, look at the bar. Here we are in Chops Grill, one of these specialty restaurants on board. The Rising Tides bar that comes up from the Royal Promenade. And here is another bar, the Trellis Bar. This place is very beautiful at night with all the lights lit up in the Central Park area. And these big glass things on your right here are the sunlights and skylights down to the Royal Promenade below. So it's kind of fun at night. These are illuminated up from the whole area down below. This is Park Cafe. It's a great place to get breakfast, lunch, or snacks. It's open just about 24 hours. I hear that. Izumi Hibachi and Sushi Restaurant is one of these specialty dinings here on board. You can easily make reservations ahead of time. Or if you want to wait, they can take reservations once you're on the ship, either through the app or by showing up at the desk.
Wonderful stateroom attendants having done exceptionally well this morning, and now all staterooms are open. Parts process to make it quicker and easier than ever. All you need to do is check in with the Brooklyn station. You'll find your station listed on the Royal app on the back of the station door and in large print on the Sea Park station. The sooner you can get back to your vacation. And for those of our guests wishing to make reservations for My Time Dining, you can do so in person at the main dining room entrance located on deck number 3 and the back of the ship. And reservations for our non-breakfast cost would spa treatment. So that does interest treatments and stop by the spa, deck number 6 all the way forward at 3 p.m. in the raffle. In the meantime, whatever you choose, you
This is 150 Central Park, a fine dining specialty restaurant.
Guys are doing great.
Let's have some.
I know.
As we leave the Central Park area, we are headed down to the Boardwalk neighborhood. The carousel, it's fun for all ages, and it is complimentary. And up here on your right is the Playmaker Sports Bar and Grill. Right, they got great burgers. This is one of those places where if you have the drink package, you can go in and enjoy drinks. Or you can pay extra for drinks and also pay extra for the food. However, you can choose just to sit and relax and watch all the games if you want also. Now we're heading back to the Aqua Theater. This is here at the very aft of the ship. There are live performances here with high divers and all sorts of acrobatic stunts. They also play movies here sometimes during sea days. Over here on the right is Johnny Rocket's Diner. And some more shopping. And here is Sugar Beach, where you can get candy by the pound and all sorts of stuff. There's the carousel again. As we leave the boardwalk, we're going to head into the main dining room. This is one of the complimentary eating places here on the Utopia of the Seas. There are 3 different levels, and those correspond with the different dining times. So you could either have an early time, a late dining time, or you can choose my time dining if you really want. If you have any food allergies, be sure to notate them in the app before you leave for your cruise. And the servers and serving team will be able to assist you with your allergies and special dietary needs. Heading into the Royal Promenade now. This is the main area where we first came in when you first boarded the ship. This is like a big shopping area with bars and lounges. With the dollars. This is the Pesky Parrot. Reminds me of a lot of fun bars that you'll find in Key West or Cozumel. The Pesky Parrot is only found right now on the Utopia of the Seas. However, it is coming soon to a lot of other ships, and it will be replacing the Bionic Bar. It'll be on some of the other Oasis class ships. Here's Brian the Parrot. He looks a lot like Marty the Parrot on the Icon of the Seas up at the base camp restaurant. You can hear him making remarks throughout the night. Some jewelry stores. And here is the next cruise area where you can book a future cruise while you're on your current cruise. Sorrento's Pizza, where you can also get a gluten-free crust made for you by request. You can also see the skylights from Central Park from up above. Here is the Bolero's nightclub over here on your right, and Starbucks coffee. Spotlight Karaoke Bar. Lots of fun if you're into karaoke. The Royal Promenade is really like the main lobby of the ship. This is where they'll do a lot of celebrations and parties and theme nights. There might be a balloon drop during your cruise if there's a certain celebration or a holiday. There's also a lot of sales. These kiosks you see in the middle, they'll have sales throughout the cruise. Certain jewelry, sunglasses. The main theater here where you can see Broadway shows and different shows every night. Sometimes it is a comedian or a variety act. And this is all in addition to the Aqua show, Aqua 80. That's beautiful.
You said earlier, they light up.
They do light up. I love it. Yeah, non-smoking, that's good. If you are into gambling, Royal Caribbean does have a casino loyalty program that you can join. There are all sorts of perks and different varieties of benefits that you can get by joining. Here is the Attic Comedy Club. And right next to that is the ice skating rink where you can watch shows, or you can choose to come and ice skate on your own. If you just be sure to bring socks and pants, long pants to change into. The ice skating show is called Utopia with a Y. Y-O-U-T-O-P-I-A. Utopia. Yeah, I know. If you're interested in a group cruise, just reach out to us. We can get you booked on a group. For those sailing with kids, Royal Caribbean has Adventure Ocean, a really great youth area for kids and babies. Here's the nursery, which is age about 6 months through 2 years, 2.5. And then starting at 3, you can go to the kids areas. And those are all divided up by age group, and they can play, and there's different operating hours. Another monkey. There are 5 monkeys that you can find all over the Utopia of the Seas. Now we are in the spa and fitness center area where you can get different facials. You can work out here. This is all included in the cost of your cruise. There's weight equipment, treadmills, bicycles. There are cycling classes and spin classes that you can take for an extra cost. However, all of this is included. Here, jump on. Get you.
All right, we're gonna get left. She's gonna be
so cool. Before and after your massage, you can hang out in this space, the thermal suite. There are warm tiled chairs, different temperature showers. Here is the sauna. There's also a steam room that you can use. You can also purchase a day pass just for the thermal suite area and not get any massages if you don't want to. In addition, there's also facials, a nail salon, and hair studio. You name it, they've got it. You can also buy lotions and creams to take home with you.
Thanks for watching. If you're looking for a travel agent to help book your next vacation, contact us and we'll be happy to help get you started.
For tips and info, please check out our other playlists and subscribe to our channel for future episodes. See you next time.